As a coach, I get asked all the time about maturity. How does one define a Scrum or Agile maturity model? And most people overthink it. If you have a very mature team who are schooled and practiced in all things Agile, then yeah, it's a difficult thing to pinpoint exactly where you are and how to compare when your competencies are at the highest level or the highest end of the maturity continuum. But let's just pretend for a second that you don't have a highly mature ninja team. Then it's much more straightforward. And if you're starting your Agile journey, it's likely that your maturity model will be wholly binary. Yes, we are doing the Scrum competency. No, we're not doing it. Simple. So let's extend it. Let's improve it slightly. 3 levels. We are not doing it. We are doing it, but it needs improvement. We are nailing it. 3 levels. Again, simple. But here's a good model I often use. It's a level 5 model. Level 1 is ad hoc. It's from our binary. At level 1, we know we are not practicing this competency. Example could be that we don't have a product owner. We don't have a sprint backlog. The team works in ad hoc ways, solving problems as they arise, working in a non-Scrum way. That's level 1. Level 2 I call novice. We're doing something, but perhaps it's not fully understood. We don't have any ways of working written down. There's no consistency in the implementation. Perhaps we don't know the roles. This could mean we have a person who takes the Scrum Master activities, but he or she doesn't have a set role. Perhaps they do dev work as well. We have product backlogs, but each person has their own backlog, etc., etc. For novice, there's a lack of formalized processes, and practices are often reactive rather than proactive. It's when a competency is being used inconsistently, but there's little understanding of the principles behind it. That's level 2. Level 3 is defined. We have the Scrum capability in place and we have defined it against the manual. We've agreed it as a group. We're following the guidelines. Examples could be that we have a sprint retrospective as the last event after the end of the sprint or at the end of the sprint. It's X hours long. We all attend. We gather improvement actions to progress, and this happens for every sprint. That's a simple level 3 for that competency. Level 4 is advanced. When we reach level 4, we are measuring how well we are doing with that competency. The practices are measured and controlled. We use quantitative data to understand and improve performance. Simply put, the team uses metrics to manage progress and quality. And level 5 is expert. We're now in the continuous improvement zone. We're continuously improving our Scrum practices. We focus on process improvement and excellence. The team is proactive. They adapt their practices to meet new challenges and are consistently and continually innovating to enhance performance. I use this 5-level maturity model all the time, mainly because it's easy to look at one of the capabilities and see where we are along the road. Take a simple example. We have no product owner. That's a level 1. We have a product owner, but we haven't agreed on what they do, and we don't seem to know. That's level 2. We have a product owner. We have all agreed their role. We all know the focus areas, and they own it. That's level 3. We are consistently and constantly measuring the PO's journey to maximizing value. That's level 4. We sit down together and ask how can we improve the PO role. We write it down, prioritize key areas, and we action those improvements on a regular basis. That is level 5. Job done. So that's my thinking on defining maturity models for your Scrum or Agile activities. Now, this short video goes with another video I've done on Scrum competencies checklist. The link is in the chat, and I also have provided an Excel spreadsheet with about 100 different Scrum competency checklist items. So also in the chat, I've expanded a bit in the thinking on the 1 to 5 maturity model with some text, a couple of examples to help you with your thinking. So enjoy.